going to talk about how to set this 6XC Plus cedar die up. But you're going to pick the height of the case that sticks through there. And so with 308, it's going to have a little more room to go, so you could go down. And it's all of it's going to be pretty close to your lock ring, at least in a Dillon, okay? And of course, this is loose right now. Likely you would tighten it up.
So tell them what you're trying to do here. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to get maximum pressure against the shoulder of this case when it runs up into the spring-loaded portion of the die right here. That's spring-loaded, see? Trying to get it where it supports it. That helps keep the case kind of centered, sort of centered, and put the bullet in it with, you know, in the middle of it. And so I'm deciding where that goes. And you can see right there it catches it, and it very well may be very close for most of them, okay? It's not going to vary very much, but obviously a 6BR is going to be down lower, right? That was a 308. You got to keep in mind that I have my fine adjustment. You see the two, there's a 2 at the top and a 2 at the bottom. The 2 at the top, I like to be somewhere in there, and then I have backed my course adjustment all the way out, tightened it up, and so I have an operating range of fine adjustment from here all the way down to bottom here. Okay, so I've got at least, I don't have 3/4 of an inch, but I got way over a 1/2 inch of seating adjustment. And I want to support the case. So this one, see, it hits it right there, supports it all the way up, which is way more than the length of the neck. Okay. Then we take a 6BR case, run it up. Well, it needs to be further down. And so there we are. We're basically bottomed out, and there it is. Okay. So then you'd work on this, run it down until this hit. I have the large seating stem in here, so it's not going to work with it. And why is that? Or it's not going to work as well with it. Must have the other diameter one in here, the large one. I do. I'll show you the difference. We're going through here. There's a large, here's a small. Here's a 308 case. See how it goes in there? Much further down than it does there. See that? I actually scribed a little mark on it, okay? See the difference? You want to hit this case. You want to hit all these bullets further down close to the oarjibe. Why? Because the bullet's more concentric there. You get better run out. So, take a 22. 22 wouldn't work in a big. Why? Because it swallows it. But it would work very, very well there. Right? And a 6mm, the 6mm, depending on the bullet, you may use either. There it is on that one, and here it is on this one. See the difference? You need to pick the one that works best for you, gives you the best concentricity, gives you external run out. So, anyway, that's a really good little innovation, and keep in mind that, you know, if someday you're shooting, say you're shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor and you see the light, and you come back to a 6XC, you got the die set all the way. Go 6XC.